Good morning, YouTube space, and welcome to another edition of Waffle TV. I was in the building and another preview of this weekend's game featuring Arsenal versus Chelsea. So, where do we start? So, 2-2 draw against PSV during the week. Very unimpressive game. But this weekend, we step up to a better opposition. Chelsea, who are currently, let me see, on the table. We see they're currently fourth at the moment. So they're going to be, competing for a Champions League spot. Let's share the table so everyone can see the visuality. So let's present that screen. Oh, not that one. What am I doing? Let's just share it. There's a Premier League table right now. You might need some glasses. If you can't see it, big up to Into the Box in the building. Big up to you, my brother. Hope you're well. Now, Arsenal is sitting in second, whilst Chelsea is sitting in fourth. As you can see right now, from second to fourth, or second to fifth, or second to sixth, I would say, is an 8-point gap. Which is not really a lot, considering teams are dropping points, every week. So if Arsenal drop points this weekend to Chelsea, not only do Chelsea move up into third spot, that's dependent on whether Forest win or not, or if Forest lose. Chelsea with far better goal difference, or even if they draw they still go above Nottingham Forest. So Forest need to win this weekend, but with Forest winning this weekend, and if we're dropping points or we lose, then that becomes an even smaller gap between third and second. Now, I've said to you guys quite a lot that obviously the title's gone now, or there was never a title for Arsenal to challenge, maybe on game day 1 or game week 1. But all it is now is securing your top 4 position now for Arsenal, isn't it? To go into the Champions League, to maybe attract better players. Because with this Berta guy coming in, players are going to be looking at the club to see, well, are they in the Champions League next season? Because if we drop out of, say, for example, we were to drop out of the top 4, then we are not that attractive Champions League competing club that players are going to want to join. So, yes, it's very important that we stay in the top 4, but importance to me, it doesn't really matter on my side, but as a business side and as a football side, it's very important that we stay in the top 4 and we are able to go into the Champions League season upon season. So that's where the money is, isn't it? But anyway, moving on, we've got Chelsea, the Ops, this weekend. They're coming off a 1-0 victory against Copenhagen, I think it was 3-1 on aggregate. Chelsea recently have started to find their form. 2 wins in the last 2 games. Abate the opposition, doesn't really matter. They've still got 3 points. And they're starting to find a little bit of form, whilst we've just dipped in our last 2 games. 2 draws, haven't been very impressive. Obviously, the problems are there. with our strike force. Very lacking up top. Still good in defence, but not much going on up top. So, Arsenal versus Chelsea. When you look at the history recently, they've not beaten us. You know, we've beaten them. They've not really done anything at the Emirates. I think the last game at the Emirates, didn't we smack them up 5-0 or something with Havertz scoring? But we did draw them this season at their own ground. So it shows that this season they've progressed slightly. And I think this isn't going to be an easy game. I don't think that we are playing very well. I don't think there's that cohesion right now in the team. I don't know whether Arteta knows his best 11. Obviously, Saka's out at the moment, so we need to cope without Saka. But I don't know whether this guy knows his best 11. Props to Zinchenko during the week, you know, filling out that left midfield position. I thought he was excellent. And these are the little gems that we need to find, and that we already know about. We already know that Zinchenko is a midfielder, not a left back. So why hasn't he been playing in there? Why hasn't he experimented with him there in the league? Because now the test is this weekend. He's probably going to go with the same three of Partey, Odegaard and Rice, and then Skelly at the back. I'm just thinking the back four will stay the same. The midfield remains the same. It's the front three that seems to be a little bit janky. So I think he's going to go with Marino again up top. I don't know what that guy offers. I really don't. Question is, will after his display on Wednesday, will Raheem No Cream get a start? Big question. That's a very big question. Martinelli's back. Not looking great, but he's back. And then we've got Trossard as well. So maybe it'd be a front three of Trossard, Martinelli, and Marino, which, as I said, flatters to deceive in many ways. That front three is just ugly and just, I don't rate it at all. This experiment with Marino is just, it's taking its toll, man. It's taking its toll. And hey ho, he might get a goal on Sunday. Because it's Sunday kickoff, people, yeah? He might get a goal on Sunday. But he's not the answer for the rest of the season for me. I still think he should just be a bit part player, come in in last 15, 20 minutes. And where is this Deji guy, man? Why isn't he getting any form of minutes, this guy? What have we done to this guy? The guy's a forward, but yet he's being denied a chance. Is he that bad? Is there some kind of vendetta going on? Who knows? But let's talk about the game anyway, quickly, before I do my thing. So we know who their threats are. Palmer, who doesn't really turn up in these type of games, but he's due, you know, something in one of these Arsenal games. Yeah, he's due an impressive, because the last time, I don't think he didn't play the last game, but the game before that, I don't think did he play the last two games? I can't remember. But I don't think he's ever turned up really against Arsenal. I think there was a penalty he scored once. but this is by memory, so quote me if I'm wrong. Neto, will he make an appearance? Madueke, will he be fit? You know, they've got some players up top that can do damage. You know, and with their fast transitions and the way they play, and remember this is a derby as well, so anything can go in these matches. I don't think it'd be a boring game because these games are usually quite exciting. The way we can get at them is by set pieces because their defense is not great at set pieces, but they do have Reece James back. How long where he plays, that's another question as well, because I heard last game he was playing as a defensive midfielder. You know, their goalkeeper, he's not that great. Their defense, not that great. Bafana, I think he's back in contention, so that's one decent centre back. Obviously, their midfield is solid in terms of Caicedo, Enzo. So there'll be a threat. There will be a threat on Sunday. I'm not taking this game for granted. We both need the points. We both need 3 points. A point apiece is really not what we need, both clubs. So, yeah, we definitely need a win. Where we're going to score the goals from, I don't know. I really don't know. Game to game, I don't know where our goals are coming from. I'm hoping to see Rice step up to the plate. Odegaard, I want to see him step up. Because when you look at our goals, yeah, in the team, yeah, it's pretty shabby. Let's have a look at the goals, yeah. So if you look at our goals, yeah, the goals are shocking throughout the team, man. Look at our midfield. Our midfield, between them, have 7 goals. Yeah, 7 goals between our whole midfield all season. That's embarrassing, man. That is totally embarrassing. 7 goals. Absolutely embarrassing. The goals in our team, yeah, are really down. Look, even Saka's still got more goals all season, and he's not even played, than Trossard. Absolutely shocking. Raheem, no cream, no goals. Look at our front line, people. The goals there. There's no goals there, man. There's absolutely no goals there. So where are the goals going to come from? Where are the goals going to come from on Sunday? But anyway, it's a game that we must win. Injuries, I don't know. I'm not even listening to that guy's pre-match stuff anymore. I can't be bothered to listen to him. I'm just not interested in him anymore. But yeah, we need to win this game, people. But unfortunately, I'm going to do this prediction. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Don't know who's going to score, but I think it's going to be a dead rubber draw. Desmond Tutu. Yeah, and that's literally it. If we lose, people, then I won't be happy because it's still a rival match between Chelsea and Arsenal, and obviously they're the ops, and I can't stand them. But people, man, put in a prediction in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about this game. And big up to Hannah as well. I'm sure he'll be watching this and waiting to banter me as soon as if they win and stuff. But yeah, big up to everyone, and make sure you click on the like button and subscribe if you're new. And let me know, man, if you're a Chelsea fan or Arsenal fan in the comments. Anyway, people, I'm out. If there's anything I've missed, in this game. I can't think about anything, but both managers, I don't know, both managers are mid as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, Enzo, it's his first season, isn't it? And if he can win that UCL conference thing, then you know what, at least he's won something in his first season. But apart from that, yeah, this will be an interesting game. And it's just like, you know what, it's a nothing game, but it's also a game for pride. So come on, you Gooners, and let's get the 3 points, because that's all we're fighting for now, is 3 points week to week. Let's get the victory this weekend. Anyway, big up to everyone, and peace. We are out.